Greetings. This is your brother, Elder Blacklight, the flavor that can save you and the kind of knowledge that you won't get in college. You know, as long as you stay with this system, call yourself an American, you're aiding and abetting a criminal enterprise. And in this episode of Battlegrounds in Motown, Whpr drama, we're going to show you how back in the 90s that we found out that the Caucasian is the master of influence, and he has a degree of magnetism, or the science of magnetism. Now, if we would have been paying attention when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was explaining Yaqub, he said Yaqub was preordained to manufacture the Caucasian. He was preordained for this. And he said that in the supreme wisdom that Yaqub was playing with a bunch of magnets. When he was 6 years old, he was on the level of a university or a college professor. He was on the level of a master, a doctor. And at the age of 6, and everything was revolving around, every lesson was evolving around 6. The vibration is 6. And when Honorable Elijah Muhammad talks about magnetism in the Supreme Wisdom lesson, we gloss over that, over the science of magnetism. All except born mastermind Allah. He was the only brother in the 5%ers that was listening and studying Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But he came in up under Clarence X. And he didn't want the brothers, talking about the nation of gods and earth, every time he introduced a higher knowledge to them, they jumped on him. This is when he was coming on Sarnetta's studio back a little ways. And so he had problems with the brothers. I think he ended up splitting from them brothers. I don't know. But, you know, me being an old school brother, and I didn't come up the way that the regular nation, FOI came up. I was born into it. FOI. Then I went at the age of 7. Then I got that street knowledge. Because my mother, she got mad at her brother who introduced her to the Nation of Islam. And some of them brothers there, she seen how they was trying to dominate over the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. She caught on to that. So she went back to the Caucasian world. Though. She should have stayed with those teachings and practiced the teachings by herself. And let me know the deal, you know, before she departed. But she took me with her and started, you know, using, celebrating Christmas, and Halloween, and everything white people. Went back to eating pork. But that's like the tree of good and evil. When you're in the garden, you're in the tree. When you're in the garden, and Allah say, don't eat of the tree of good and evil, or you will surely die. See? Well, my mother did that. It caused me to do that. But that's 360 degrees of good, 360 degrees of knowledge, of evil, adds up to 720. 720 adds up to 9. 7 plus 2, stop to 0, is 9. That's born. You know, you're born into the knowledge. Now, which one are you going to use? Well, most of us use what our oppressors dominate us with. Evil. You know, then we are influenced by evil. You see? And so we go into the streets. You know, we don't want to go in school because we don't trust that. So we want to hang out in the streets because we think streets is rebellious to the church. But the streets in the church is just alike. You know, why you think them pimps be saying church? Don Juan be church. Because he realized that it's the same thing. You know, he realized that the streets and the church are both practicing evil. But the flock don't realize that. So the church people think they more better than the street people. But actually they're the same. So the United States of America is founded on that principle of evil. Evil dominates. See? And so that's what we didn't catch on to when Yaqub was programming his made people with the attraction of opposite attracts instead of opposite attracts. It was instead of like attracts, like attracts, it was opposite attracts. You know, so it's gonna be this one right here. It's gonna take another couple of videos for me to adjust your thoughts to where I'm coming from. So I'm coming back. Stay ready. Assalamu alaikum.